sell it.
Actually, the pictures weren't any bigger than the mirror
Have you
over
ever looked?
over the mantelpiece.
Is that right?
The guy just, he's in there painting stuff. He's good, whoever he
What's
is.
that?
He was
The guy that painted the background sets for Batman.
for Dick Tracy.
I mean,
Dick
you sure to
Tracy.
get
Oh,
me
yeah, I saw
now.
Yeah, I think I would probably like
Did you
Dick
get me?
Tracy.
Oh yeah.
If you did, I'll shoot you. Except Joe's sitting there going, where'd the kid come from? Dick Tracy never had a kid.
Oh, yeah, that's what I could
Be
figure
real
out.
here.
Yeah, he had
You gotta
that.
stay true
He
to life,
had
stay
that
true to
orphan
life.
kid. He had that
One or
orphan
two.
kid, that street kid that
Oh,
he.
he does?
Yeah, he did in the Dick Tracy cartoon.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he
Oh, I
had
don't
this
ever
orphan
remember.
kid that he picked up.
Well, he hasn't
But
continued.
see, that
with
was
it then.
before you were born.
Well, he wrote it down in the script.
Could I have a
I
little?
don't think it's.
We've got plenty of tea.
shirt for Chrissy.
You remember when Dick Tracy had that orphan kid that in my purse, I don't know where my purse is. He picked him up off the
I
side of the
do
center.
remember. I do remember something
Yeah,
now,
that-
but I mean, he didn't stick with him like the Flannies and all the rest of the characters in his cartoon. All the
Well,
rest
he
of them
grew
stayed
up,
with him.
I think.
Good.
Well, yeah, but so did Junior, and he stayed with him.
Yeah.
Amy.
But you're
So
gonna
did
like
Sparkle Flemings. He stayed with him, you know.
He's a Dick Tracy fan. What you know what you're also gonna like is the makeups. I mean, they did an excellent job of doing, flat top and
Well,
lips.
Warren Betty good.
Does he have a square jaw?
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have
He have a
Be
square
sure to
jaw.
get my picture in here now.
Yeah.
I'm passing in
Dick
front
Tracy
of you
didn't
just
have
so
a
you
big
know.
acting challenge.
Challenge. No, I understand that. I mean, he's got to
But-
play it.
Cool, and he looked the part.
Oh, he looks
really
the part,
did.
yeah, I figured
He-
that.
He did, but it's the other characters. Al Pacino was not even recognized. We didn't,
What did he
Here,
play?
I know.
it's like little face, little face.
Al Pacino played Big Boy, the main,
I stuck it behind
one of the main
You said
bad
the
guy.
guy with the
No,
head.
no. I said Big Boy, not Big Head.
Oh, Big Boy was Al Pacino?
Who was the main
Oh,
guy?
well, he was a nice boy.
So much so I didn't know which
I know.
one he was.
Well, who was the guy with the big head then?
I don't know.
Oh, my. Well, anyway, you would enjoy that part of it. It's worth going to see. Of course, see, now we got in free because we were one of KCMQ's first 97 people in line.
Oh, yeah, we got a drumstick right
Nothing
here.
We had to write KCMQ on a
One of the guys on the crew walked up and said something to him, and I didn't hear it. He was about 3 years old, I guess. And pretty soon Kurt started picking up hands full of rocks and throwing them at the actors while they were filming. And this lighting man had told him to throw rocks at people, so they had to reshoot those scenes. I'm not sure if I was asked to leave, but it's possible.
So the guy had suggested that he do that, and he thought it was somebody really wanting him to do it.
Oh, yeah, and he did.
Oh.
But it's amazing.
I personally like this way of doing dishes. Who's this?
Oh, I think that homemade ice cream's gonna have to wait.
I didn't know what it was.
No room.
Now then.
Did you ever play on Arrowhead? That's how we play on
Yeah, I
Arrowhead.
don't know how old Arrowhead is out there by now.
That wasn't the golf course I'm thinking of.
No.
Is there still a restaurant called the Alpine Village Inn? That's still there?
No,
Because that was one of your
Krista,
favorite
what does it look like?
restaurants.
It's the Chucky Must. There was a, there's the country club golf course at University. University in Hampton.
I think that's one of the things that was right there in that big intersection.
University in Hampton.
There's not all that much left.
But this has been quite a while ago, this is when I was a girl, but we loved Colorado. I'd go back
All
there.
right, Crystal.
First time I ever heard about the Arrowhead golf
Up there
course,
and clean out the garage.
I found out that the green fee was $12. And I said, oh, that's kind of high for me.
Yeah, I'd say
Now they
I'd
cost
say
$20.
Isn't that the truth? My dad, at one time, had a one-handicap dog. He was really out of habit dog. And he was also
Ready for this?
yeah, and he played at Purdue. He died 5 years ago, and he was only 55 years old. But he was sure athletic.
No.
my golf handicap. I'm not sure what it is, but they seem to club to the ball.
Actually, I think it's the player.
Do you golf too? No.
No, I told him when I was in 6th grade, I gave up kicking a can as far as I could kick it, chasing it down, keeping it again.
And golf is the same thing. I never could figure out my dad's interest in it. To me, it was just hitting the ball and walking out.
I enjoyed the bowling.
Bowling?
The heat balls.
Oh.
But the golf, I just never could get
Into. Well, Dad used to take us around to teach us our golf magic and things. We learned to be very still and do all those kinds of things. But the best part for us was getting to go to the snack bar afterwards and get a hamburger and milkshake, you know. But I never did pick up golf. I can't play. Nuts.
Bowling's my game.
Is it?
Bowling the senior citizen.
Oh, do you?
Now, that's when I took the top prize for the highest single game.
Really?
In senior citizen.
Great. And you bowl also?
No, not like that.
Oh, uh-huh.
I occasionally
Uh-huh.
recreation.
Uh-huh.
Mostly I work.
Oh, where do you work?
Work is my, I'm a waitress.
At Denny's? Oh. That's hard work though, isn't it? As we were saying earlier, I was a waitress at a pancake.
For you this time, Dad. It's fun. Now, when my little baby.
No, there were things about it that I liked, but I think that once you've been a waitress, you always took really well. Because you really understand.
If you were a good waitress, I find as I go around the country, usually, or as people come to me, that people who say they've been a waitress, they usually tip like they were tipped. Therefore, I know what kind of a waitress they were.
Well, you know, I'd never heard of that.
They do.
Or I never thought of it that way. You know? One thing that I did notice was that, as we were talking about earlier, I always wanted the foods to look nice. The people that like to eat, I think, are usually the best waitresses too, because there was this gal that I used to work with that was just so thin, the skin and bones, and didn't care anything about the food. And she didn't care how her plates looked. You know, she would come out, she wouldn't garnish them, she wouldn't do anything. She'd just set them down, and she really had no interest in it. And I would think, how could she serve those plates looking like that? You know, to me it was important that they looked as nice. Well, I like to eat, you know, and I wondered, don't you think it has something to do with
I
it?
know that your overworking people are usually overportioned.
They serve bigger portions? Well, they must have loved me.
Well, if you love to eat, it doesn't show.
Oh, thank you. But I do. I love to eat, love to cook. Now, maybe that's it. If you love to eat, love to cook, well, then you're going to take more of an interest in the way it goes.
I love to eat, but I don't necessarily love to cook.
You love to eat what she loves to cook,
That's right.
right?
Now, that's the part when Uncle Edgar comes in.
Eating or eating?
You love to eat what I love to cook.
Do you love to cook also?
Oh, I do.
See, so you're probably.
See, on my days, I do all kinds of cooking. Everybody at the restaurant says, "Oh, you don't have to do that." That's your day out. That's what I enjoy doing.
Well, you know, Edgar's sister, Mary, came to visit us when we lived in Hawaii, and her idea of a good time is yard work, and I hate yard work. So she was outside.
She looks like she loves yard work.
She loved it,
She
and
has
she
that
was,
look about her.
she was outside. Our yard never looked better. She was out there every day fixing up the yard, and I'd be inside cooking. And she would yell in there. She would yell in there, "Come on out," you know, and
Come on, eat with me.
and I'd say, "You have your fun, and I'll have mine."
I want to nibble while I work.
Exactly.
Everywhere I eat at banquets and things like that, everybody knows how slow I eat. So we had a church banquet, and we wanted everybody to get up and introduce themselves, their wives, and they all knew us real well. So they wanted to introduce herself with a little rhyme about herself. So I got up and said, "My name is Ed. You keep me well fed, but I eat so slow it probably never shows."
That's really
good.
clever. And it show, does it?
No.
You're good on your feet. You're a good thinker on your feet.
Yes, you are.
Or wherever.
Once he gets home.
Whatever you are.
Eva, did you have to do it too? Did you have to come up with a poem?
I don't,
You hope not.
I try to forget things.
Wipe these things out of your mind.
We've got a lot of overweight people in the church. I don't know how much they laughed at it, but the others.
Who's the main cook in your family, Deanna?
I
You
am.
are?
Ed cooks. He cooks a real mean peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Sometimes, if he shoots something that I don't want to cook,
I'm about to float now.
I love to cook, but you
Thank
know
you.
what? My schedule is so erratic, so I can't always,
I like to cook.
see that's
It has to.
Get away from me.
When I'm working and I come home at 4 and I do aerobics at 5 and I get home at 7, between 4 and 5, something's got to happen there in that kitchen.
Well, where do you work?
I work at a great school. And then we do our own real estate. I don't buy or I buy, I don't sell. But we work on houses and remodel and build and sell and, do all that kind of thing. And it's done that for years in California.
Do you work through an agent?
No, usually, this last house, we had a big old, I think it's really an old Victorian house that was next door to us. Someone just bought.
Stuff that bounces back.
It wasn't on the market. That's usually the way it happens. Someone walks up and says, "You need to sell your house." And so we did. But, yeah, I make a real pretty pattern around a nail. Ed always likes it. It looks like a flower when I finish hammering and I finally hit the nail. We do a lot.
I've often said I think I'd rather be decorating homes than selling, because it really is a different thing. And it's always interesting to me that I can see what you can do.
But some people can't.
But some
And if
people
you
are not
say,
visual.
take this wall out and this will be the dining room and that'll be the living room, and then if you take this out and put a door in that has glass in it, it would be really pretty to see.
Oh, I'll do that. We should take this out and put a French door here, and I can see it, but sometimes they can't,
And that makes it harder to sell.
Exactly. See, so probably what you're doing is exactly what you should be doing, to
They
use
don't.
your talents.
Some people can't do it themselves, they can't afford to.
Appetite less than ours.
Exactly. Even if they can visualize it, they can't afford to do it because there's a lot of money involved.
It makes me furious to sell a house to someone who doesn't do what I think they should do.
Yeah.
We sold
Did you get
our
enough?
first home was a big ranch
I
home in
couldn't step up
California.
too
It had a big, long, winding, 600-foot driveway, this big ranch house,
Hi,
and
Spookies.
terraces of lawn and
Oh,
split
how
rail
beautiful.
fences and cows and horses in the front. They put a cyclone metal chain link fence around their backyard and Grecian urns that go, I could have killed them. I won't go back to visit.
Well, that's like the house that we sold. We went back to visit the people that bought the house, and of course they didn't decorate it at all. As
No, I
I
don't ever
decorated it.
wanna
I
do
thought
that.
I'm never going to do that again because
Yeah.
it's disappointing.
It ruins what you have in mind for that house.
Exactly. Well, and then there were some people up the 2 doors up that had this just exquisite lawn. And they had the nicest lawn on the block, and they sold their house, and these people put in those, deer and
Oh no,
and I was like-
chipmunks.
I said to Steve, I said, oh, they're just gonna die when they see what the buyers have done to their yard.
Or
You should write that in the agreement.
the cutouts where the woman is, the man and the woman are bent over and all you see is their rear end.
That's
Yes.
the first time I've seen one of those. It was
Oh.
cute, but I didn't want it in my yard.
In the car.
You folks still live in the big house that Mary had?
No, that's the house that I went back to and was disappointed with what they did with it. But no, we moved south of town.
Yeah.
Uh-huh, and we lived
But you
there for about 5
you
years.
sold that then?
We did.
It was pretty nice house. I don't know if you did.
Oh, no, I mean, I'm just saying that they didn't decorate it the way I would have liked to have seen it decorated. But yeah, it was a nice house. We sold it real quickly. Turned it over real quickly.
I'm
So,
not.
I think we just made a big mistake selling the house that's right next door to us. And then watching, and we're carrying the contract on it, so I feel like it's still part mine, and I want to say, no, you can't do that. No, you can't trim that tree like that. And you can't do that.
That's like when we moved into that one house, we had just, our tomato garden had just come over, and Steve said, you're supposed to give us tomato rights.
And they should, so they should. Steve, you should be on the other end of that camera.
I'm always on this
And
end of the
then-
camera.
And then you can.
I'll hold it for a while.
Okay.
You want me to hold it for a while?
Do you want my tripod?
It wouldn't fit on this thing. You have to have a special adapter, and Laura probably has it in her car, in wherever she is.
Do you want me to hold it?
Hmm?
If he showed me which button to press, I'd love to. I don't ever get to do that.
You know. You want to try it?
Yeah.
No, some of them look.
Yeah, I see that. I'm just getting cousin in there so I can see his face. Now, if I move it, it just moves, huh?
Yeah. I look out to see the kids.
Oh, that's fun. I'm glad.
They're great. That belongs to Laura. She lets us use it.
Oh, that's nice of her.
It is. She's great about that.
Oh, I'm not either.
When I was 8 years old, I helped my daddy start building our cabins and have.
So they can see John, but I
did you?
I guess I just didn't think to bring that
I
real
thought
old
that
one.
was so
Oh,
cute.
honey, yeah, that would have been a good idea, darn.
I'm just sick, but I lost the will to live.
Well, I'm glad that you're properly repentant.
Yes.
Oh, there's some more.
I don't know. That's your glass
Is this
right
my
there.
glass here? Well, good. 'Cause that's.
Well, when are we gonna see these tapes?
Well, when everybody's ready to.
What are we gonna have that?
You're having any
I
time
can't
for
have
I
ice
don't
cream
think
for a
we
little
have that
while.
much
Just
time.
sitting there and
What kind of
walking.
topping do you
Yeah,
want?
that- yeah.
So you're just gonna skip to his part,
That's
right?
right, yeah, it's already there.
Double
Is
cut.